she was like, "Hey, the trucks are here." And I said, "What?" I mean, I got an email early this morning saying that the crew was going to be coming down, but I did not expect them to rock it out today. I was
Man,
like,
that's
oh,
love, man.
when it came, when it came out, I was like, thank goodness.
Dude, because how many days was it?
It's 5 days.
Woo.
And you know what? I've been telling everybody, like, for as long as I've lived here, whenever there was snow or ice or the straight line winds or anything like that,
Mhm.
I wouldn't really lose power.
Mhm.
Or if I did, it'd be for, like a couple minutes or so,
Mhm.
hour at the most.
Yeah.
This is the first ice storm, I guess, or winter storm that legit affected me for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Obviously I wasn't here in 94. So, all them folks, especially at my job, I had one coworker that was like, well, in 94. And I was like, fuck, I wasn't fucking here in 94. Yes, it was bad.
Right.
Okay, I get it.
Right.
But this sucked too. I ain't got time to compare shit. Like, it sucked all around.
Yeah, man. I hate it. There's so many people still without power right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to know what's jacked up? Like, I have power. Like, this side of my block has power,
Mhm.
but across the street, the neighbor that's looking out for
Yeah.
me, they don't have power
Damn.
because from what she told me, the I guess a tree fell somewhere on a
Mhm.
power line on
Yeah.
someone's house, but it has one of those private property things on it. So the MLG crew couldn't do nothing.
Man. Yeah, dog. It's crazy, man. Like I said, we're still maybe about what 30% don't have power right now, something like that.
I think they were
MLGW
saying
customers, yeah.
that I think they were saying for everybody it should be
Mm,
Thursday or Friday. But
yeah.
man,
I'm just saying, it's like, all right, okay, so if I've been a customer and it's been a week, right? We almost talking damn near 7 days without no power. All right, what y'all gonna do, man? Y'all gonna knock something off the bill? Like, is there gonna be some concessions made here? Some,
please,
or something?
you know they're not.
That's messed up, man.
I have so many. I sent. Did I send y'all some of my? I sent y'all some of my pictures,
Yeah,
right, of the tree
yeah,
branches. I mean, the pictures don't do it justice
man,
from just seeing it.
yeah,
And the craziest part, Thursday and Friday was the scariest days,
yeah.
especially Thursday,
Hey, man,
because
yeah.
I could just like I was with my son and stuff, and we could hear
Mhm.
the branches
Right.
just and falling like that. That was the scariest part of the whole thing.
Ooh, yeah. Like I said, I was working Thursday morning from home when everything was starting there with the storm, man. And like I said, I can hear stuff, crashing on the side of my house, right? And so I look outside, man, and like the neighbor's tree limbs, the tree from over there by my neighbor, is leaning over the branches. Everything is iced up, dog. Like it took a minute to get out the driveway, dog. I couldn't even get out the driveway because the ice and everything from the limbs, it was all on my side, man. It was wild, dog. I was like, Lord, please don't let this tree fall. Cause that tree fall, it's over with for me. What I'm saying, in my garage, man, it's over with.
There is, and I might have sent that picture to you guys, but I think it was Friday. I walked to Kroger. Kroger's not far from where I live.
Yeah.
So Friday I walked to Kroger, and that's when I saw a big ass limb that fell on someone's car.
Yeah, bro. Hey man, I see all that. I saw all that, man. I saw big ass oak trees that's probably been there for hundreds of years, just uprooted, just in the side on the side of the street, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like big ass 1,000-pound trees just out in the middle of the road like it's nothing, man.
Oh, when I saw that, like I had to stop. Like I was physically ill when I saw that junk on that car. I was like, oh, I was like, oh no, oh Lord,
Dog.
oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I thought that I was escaping the cold by, I had to go out to Florida over the weekend for my uncle's funeral. My great uncle that passed away. So man, it was fucking freezing down there too. It was like 30 degrees, 40 degrees in Florida, man. What the hell going on, bro? This shit
Mm.
wild. This shit crazy, man. But like I said, I hope everybody got their lights back on, man. Like I said, my dog Lee, he just got his lights back on today. I think the homie Jasmine, man, Jasmine has been affected, man. Like she needed any other reason to be late, any other excuse. Now her lights ain't working, dog.
Should
What
use
the
her
hell going
hotspot.
on, man? Exactly. Hey, we check on Sharita. Is Sharita okay? Sharita, if you okay, let us know. I know her lights were out for a
Somebody,
minute.
everybody.
Yeah, man. Don't make no damn sense, man. But the show must go on, man. Central AF podcast show. We up in this thing. Man, hope everybody's had a great Tuesday. It was nice outside. All the ice is melted away now. We getting back to normal like temperatures, man, around this time of year. So y'all holler at me, man. Let me know, man. If you got lights, let me know, man. If you got your lights back on, if you never lost power. Like I said, my lights flickered for a little bit while I was working from home, but other than that, thank God we were good, man. We didn't lose any power. I definitely, man, just looking at Facebook and hearing from all my friends, man, like this shit was serious, man. And it seems like every year, man, like you don't hear any other city really going through these type of problems except for Memphis. What is it with MLG and W? And anytime an ice storm hits, we lose goddamn power. Anytime a little bit of ice comes, it's over with for the city, man. Why is that, man? Somebody please let me know, man. I need answers, dog.
I mean, they just haven't learned anything from. It's always the same. Like every city has gone through some craziness that happened 10, 15, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and then they just don't learn from it.
Ever. You didn't see no trucks out here, man. Like, what were they doing? And every time we get a ice storm or lights go out, we always get Beyonce Mama. Beyonce Mama always come on TV. You know what I'm saying? Try to explain the situation. They out there working. You know who Beyonce Mama is, right? Lee. She's like the director of communications for MLG and W, but she looked like she could be Beyonce Mama, man. So everybody call her Beyonce Mama. All right. I should pull a picture up, man, so y'all can see her. But not bad looking lady at all, man. In the 50s and 60s or whatever, man. But yeah, every year we got here from Beyonce Mama about why the lights ain't on and what they doing to fix the problem. I'm sick of it, man.
I am too. I mean, because it's some fixable things.
Yeah,
You know, it shouldn't be a situation where the trees. I mean, not even with MLG, not even I guess part of it should be MLG and W's responsibility, but also the city of Memphis. You know what you have in this city.
right.
You know the jacked up trees and how old they are and all of that stuff. You know they need to be trimmed. Why should it be? We pay taxes.
Yeah.
Why should it be why do I gotta look around for tree trimming companies to pay five, six, seven, $1,000 to get my trees trimmed when that really should be the city's responsibility? Not now, private residence, that's a different story. But I mean, just up and down blocks. Like you see the block where I live and all of that other stuff, anything where there's power lines and these trees that are hanging over these power lines, city should take care of that.
Speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up because I was actually going to talk about that as well in regards to them bringing in crews to cut the tree limbs and everything. They're too close to power lines. One of the reasons I heard that you really didn't see a lot of trucks out there, a lot of crews out there a few days ago, or even as recently as today. Word is the last time that they brought crews in to clear the tree lines, they got robbed. They said there was yeah. They say that our crime, you know what I'm saying, is the reason why, you know, some of these folks ain't got their power back yet because these crews that come from out of town, they were getting robbed, you know what I'm saying? Folks were jacking them for their money, for their tools, you know what I'm saying? So they said, the hell with that, we ain't coming back. We ain't coming back to Memphis to cut y'all's trees down. Cause y'all robbing us and shit. That might be the reason why some of y'all don't have power. All right, because Ray Ray and little Pookie, and they out here robbing the tree cutting dudes, man. Like that's a true story. That's facts, man.
That's
I can't
terrible.
make that up, dog. Yeah,
That's terrible.
yeah, man. Yeah, dog. So, like I said, man, I hope y'all got power out here, man.
I mean, but you know
Yeah,
what? In the end though, like for real, in the end, you know, shout out to the MLG and W crew for doing their thing. Like they do catch a lot of hell from us. Deservedly so.
yeah,
Deservedly so
yeah.
because of these ridiculous prices. But I mean, they came up and handled business when they needed to handle business. Can we now like this is really the conversation moving forward is I mean, all right, yes, came back, powers on. I'm thankful, awesome. Took a great shower in my own tub and it
Man,
was wonderful.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I could sit and, watch my TV and relax. And I ain't got to put 8 blankets on me and all that
right,
stuff.
right.
Can
Yeah,
we be better prepared moving forward? Like it's 2022. Like I said, we all pay taxes. There really is zero excuse. I think I saw something yesterday when I was at my mom's, uh, and Strickland was talking about um, putting the power lines underground, which a
right,
lot of
right,
areas that is like in Lakeland and all that stuff
right,
they have. And it
right,
was like, oh, he was like, oh, it would cost $40 billion, and it's a conversation that we need to have with the people. No, it's you, the fucking mayor.
right.
Make an executive decision
Make it
and get
happen.
that shit done.
Make it
You
happen.
already taxing the hell out of us.
Why not? Yeah, you're right. You know, find a way to, like I said, to tax it, you know, as far as, you know, some form of fashion, man. Like I said, we getting taxed anyway, man. Why not? Now, okay, would you rather pay that in taxes per se to have that done, Lee, or would you rather have to pay an extra $20 a month or something like that on your light bill to make it happen?
I'll tell you what should pay for it. And I know we didn't talk about this, but I'm gonna bring it up. You know what could pay for it is if they pass this marijuana bill that I've been seeing on the
Mm,
news.
mm,
Hmm.
okay, okay.
We get some of that weed money that Mississippi about to get, some of
Mm,
that weed money that Arkansas is already getting.
right,
What they I think when I read the article, it was I think the tax they said was going to be 15%.
mm,
15% of a $500 million to $1 billion industry coming to the state of Tennessee, but let's just
is
focus on
yeah,
Memphis, where we have Africa in April, Memphis in May, Barbecue Fest, Beale Street Music Festival, Elvis Week, all of these different things that have hundreds of thousands of people coming to our city.
right.
know they gonna get high.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
15% of I'm terrible at math, that's why I teach
Right.
English, but
Yeah.
50% of 500 million,
Right.
I think would take care of it
Hey,
per
man,
year.
it's big business, bro. And quick little side note. I mentioned that I went to my uncle's funeral down there in Florida. The great Uncle Columbus, man. One of the greatest guys, one of the greatest men you will ever want to meet in your life. Great man. He actually sued the state of Florida, man. He was a farmer, right? He sued the state of Florida in regards to obtaining license for medicinal weed and for other black farmers to be able to grow weed. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't realize how big of a business that is down in Florida. Like Florida's like the third largest state when it comes to medicinal weed and as far as producing it and everything, man. Like we're talking like it's like $1 billion industry already in Florida. It's already hit $1 billion. And he sued the state of Florida and won in order to obtain license not only for himself but other black farmers to make that happen, man.
And that's that. I mean, I'm still learning about how the industry works. Like I'm gonna like join into it, but but that's what a lot of people say. It's not so much owning your own dispensary,
Mm-hmm.
but if you have a good plot of land and you're actually a grower,
Right.
that's why what in California, like California, those rural areas in California has some of, the best soil and all of that stuff. I'm really interested to see, these rural areas in Mississippi,
Yeah.
because I think I read in June is when they can start applying for licenses.
Right.
So who owns those plots of land out there that
Right.
have the good soil
Right.
to
Right.
be growers?
For sure. Hey, man, we need to get our girl back on the show. Remember, one of our
Yeah.
earlier shows, man, our homie Danielle. Danielle
Hmm.
Bunting is her name. Like I said, she's the only, female, black female that I know that's out here growing her own weed and is out here doing that, man, on a real big, big scale, big level.
There's
So yeah.
there's a place, I think I mentioned it on the show, that I go. It's called High Point Hemp. I
Hmm.
mentioned it. That's where I got the CBD balm for my back. I'm gonna
Hmm.
use some of that tonight, matter of fact. But I know the owner is a black man
Mm.
there. And next time I go up there, I'm gonna talk to him, see if we can probably get him on the show too,
Just do it, man. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this is
It's big business, man.
like
Yeah.
we're entering an area
Hmm.
right now where it's a state changing
Right.
situation,
Right. Right.
because a lot of places like Colorado, and Colorado mainly because they're the first state to do it, but they did it. Part of the reason that they did it was for schools.
Hmm.
And we have the lottery scholarship stuff to
Hmm.
handle that, so it's not necessarily for schools now. But if we were to, oh gosh, just it's something that can fundamentally change this city for decades,
Absolutely,
for
man.
decades.
Absolutely.
But if it like because we're talking about with growers, like how you just said with your great uncle, may he rest in
Hmm.
peace. you
Hmm.
know if it is something that is going to happen, we
Yeah.
got to control it.
Yeah.
We got to not just own the dispensaries, we got to be the growers.
Right. Right.
so
Definitely.
so I hope that a lot of any of these black farmers that are out here that are listening. I know that we have a million black farmers that listen to the show. If this is something that's going to happen, man, hold on
Hey,
to
man,
your
it might be the
land,
new frontier. Yeah, it's a new frontier, man. Definitely. I would love to get
because
more educated on it, man. Get more well versed as far as
oh,
how
exactly.
I could be a part of it, how we could be a part of it, man. You know.
Look, if I come across 5, 10, $15,000, I'm putting in. If I just
Man,
happen to have it laying around,
listen,
I'm putting
listen.
in.
I got $50. Okay, I got $50. I will put in with your 15,000. All right, let's go ahead and get that essential AF dispensary
The
that land
essential
out there,
AF
man. Get our own
dispensary.
essential AF
Look.
strand. Get our own strand of weed going to.
Ooh.
Hey man, we gonna talk, man. It's big business, man.
Yeah,
It
we
is
gonna get it
big
done.
business
We
going
gonna get it
on,
happen. We
man.
gonna make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen, definitely, man. But hey, we got so much to get into, man. Like I want to hear from the ladies on these next couple of topics coming up. All right. Y'all know the gospel singer KIERRA, right? Of the famous Sheard family. Well, she was in the news the other day, man. It was a story, a trending topic about her, where she said, Lee, that she doesn't allow her female friends to stay over at the house while her man is there. So that like her friends, they hanging out, they coming over to visit, for the weekend or whatever. She don't allow them to stay at her house. All right, because she don't want her man to be tempted by these hussies. You know what I'm saying? By, by these thoughts. You know. What you think about that, man? Like I want to hear. I want to get comments, from the ladies, and some been commenting on Facebook as well, man. Been commenting on Facebook. Some will read some of those comments as well on our Facebook page. But I want to get your thoughts on that, Lee, man. Like, is that insecurity on her end, or is there some truth to that, man? Like, like married women, I want y'all to chime in. If you're married or whatever, like, do you allow your single friends, your single lady friends, man, to come over, and be around your man? You know what I'm saying? Lee, have you ever been in the mix of something like that, where, your girl was like, she didn't want her certain friends around you or anything like that, man?
I haven't really been in that kind of situation. Um, I know I do like I have, and this has been throughout my life. Shoot, even with this show, with Stacy, with Jasmine, with Sharita, I just tend to have a lot of female friends.
Mm.
110% platonic.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my best friends are women. And I know I have had to explain, like, this is my friend, this is nothing. There is, I am with you, nothing. To me, that situation, that's just screams insecurity to me. And it's funny because, like I'll be on Instagram, and I'll look through those TikTok videos, and I think I mentioned it on the show one time, like these videos where uh women will be like, reasons that my husband can't have a female friend, and it's like there's nothing in there and all that stuff. I'm sorry, that screams insecurity to me. Because let me put it to you like this: if her man, if she doesn't trust her female friends, what kind of friends you got?
Mm.
Because ultimately, in the end, in the grand scheme of things, if her man want to hook up with her friends, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. If they
Whether
going,
it
yeah,
is at
yeah,
their house,
yeah.
or at this so and so, at this hotel that
Mm-hmm.
she demands her friends to get, which is actually
Mm-hmm.
worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because all dude got to say is, "Oh, I'm gonna go kick it with the fellas for a little bit."
Right.
She meet up with the friend at the hotel.
Yeah. You
If
know
it's
what I'm
gonna
saying? Yeah.
happen, it's gonna happen. I
Yeah.
get it. I get what she's saying. Her house, her rules.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Right.
I hope it doesn't happen. I
Yeah.
seriously, like, I am not wishing like ill shit for this
Mm-hmm.
lady. I don't really know who she is or anything like that. I'm not wishing anything for her.
Right.
But if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
regardless of whatever rules you put at the house.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. I feel like a man's gonna be a man in that situation if he's not content, or what the fool Sean say? At
Why
the credit
is
side.
Sean so concerned
I
about
know,
my
man.
mouth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Hey
why are you
Sean,
concerned
that's a
about
little
what I got going
suspect,
on in my
bro.
mouth?
That's a little
Stop paying attention
suspect,
to my
man.
mouth, man.
Yeah,
That's
Sean.
suspect.
You know, that's a little
It ain't gonna
suspect
be
right
like
there,
that,
Sean.
Sean. So
That
stop
nigga
concerning yourself with my mouth.
gay. Yeah, man. Definitely. But yeah, like I said, there has to be trust. If that trust is ever broken, then yeah, I can see where insecurities will come into play, and you know, um, the chick, the lady may feel like her man, has a wandering eye, or he's fucked off before, and I think every female, right, every female that has at least 5 female friends, I think Lee, I think for every one out of the five friends is a hoe. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, every one out of the five friends is a hoe. Okay. Every lady has one friend that is just fast. You know what I'm saying? Has always been, ever since she's known her, she's always been fast. You know what I'm saying? Like it's known in the group chat. It's known in their group chat and everything that she a hoe. She going. All right. So I think every woman has that one friend that, I don't know if every woman is like suspicious to the point where they not gonna let that whole friend around their man, but they got their eye on her though. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Just in case, man. Like, I truly believe that, man.
Sharita Jasmine, where are you when we need you?
I'm telling you, man. Hey, Sheila, man. Come on, Sheila. Come on the show, Sheila. We gotta talk
I
about
don't,
this,
you
man.
know what though? Like seriously, I don't know if I agree with what you just said. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I mean, maybe that's true. I don't. I again, I've never really had that kind of situation where it's like, hey, come on, let's go hang out. And who all gonna be there? And be like, oh damn, so and so gonna be there. You know, and like if I'm hanging out with my girl and she, it's with the other female friends, and my girl gotta, wrap her arm around me tight when such and such chick rolls through. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know if I can agree with you on that.
Mhm.
Um, I do know, I do know on the male side, I do know it's like, oh damn, you know, uh, I know Brandon ain't doing this, but Brandon's the first name that came to mind. Like, Brandon coming through. So if Brandon coming through, then put on that, ladies, put on your chastity belt, because he gonna be, that tongue gonna be hanging out, and he gonna try to lick all up on you. I know you're not gonna do that, Brandon. That's just an example. I know you ain't doing that. You and Nikki forever. But I know on the male side of things, there's definitely, I know I've been through situations where it's like, ooh, I'm not bringing that person,
Right.
especially if I was, back in my bartending days, like, oh,
Mhm.
I mean, that so and so girl gonna roll through tonight, and
Mhm.
then I'm bartending with some folks, and it's like, who is that? And I'm like,
Right.
damn. So I get it on the male side of things. I don't know with the women. I don't really know about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
man.
I
Like,
mean, I
yeah.
think also think, you know, she might have been burned before, so she's
Mm.
being extra cautious.
Mm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
maybe that's another part of it. Maybe it's not insecurity. Maybe she's just protecting herself
Yeah.
because of previous relationships where something like that happened.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but my initial thought was just levels of insecurity for me.
Definitely, man. And we gonna keep on this topic, man. We're gonna pay some bills right quick. We're gonna come right back, man. Central AF Podcast Show. I want to get my ladies' thoughts on that, man. I saw Sheila checked in, man, with her comments there, man. I want to get Sheila on the show, man. Have we had Sheila on the show yet?
No,
What the
we
what
have
the
not.
hell?
We haven't had her. She got a she she just released a book,
I
her
know,
second book,
I know,
blowing up.
I know, man. Sheila, can we get an interview, Sheila? Can we get you on the show? Can we talk to you
I
for a
don't know.
minute?
We gotta talk to her manager.
You know what I'm saying?
She gonna want a percentage.
Right. You big time out here, Sheila. We trying to get you on the show, man.
Every
we
time
try
I
we try
try
to rub elbows with you.
come on.
She's talking about, hey, Sheila, check your email right now. Check your email. Check your email right now. I just sent you something. All right. But yo, we're gonna pay some bills right quick, man. We're gonna continue with this conversation. Your boy JC, lead the teacher. The homie Brandon, he's working tonight, man. Brandon down there at the forum tonight, man. He down there working with the Grizz right now, man.
Oh, we need some
Yeah.
tickets.
I know, man. You gotta hook us up, man. So we're gonna come right back.
Hey, real quick before we come
go
back,
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it on the show, so it's on the record. I think the Grizzlies can win it all.
You know what? We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Man, I think my young boys can do it also, man. We're gonna talk about it in a minute, man. We'll come right back. Essential AF Podcast Show. Come right back after these messages, man.
High insurance prices got you out here riding dirty? Then call your insurance guy. That's right, your insurance guy. We're a full-service independent insurance agency, and we can shop your auto rates with up to 15 different carriers to find you the best coverage at the lowest rate possible. We can even file your SR22 to get you back in the driver's seat in no time. So don't be out here riding dirty. Get some insurance and drive with confidence, knowing that you got a guy for that. Your insurance guy. Call us today at 901-413-2099. 901-413-2099.
Yes, sir. We back. Essential AF Podcast Show. Your boy JC, Lee the teacher. Lee got his lights back, baby. The lights are back. God said, "Let there be light," and he flipped the switch and he turned lights on back at Lee house, man. So he is good. He is good. He is with us. We don't know about the whereabouts of Jasmine and Sharita. All right. They were last seen in Raleigh on Austin P. And that's the last we heard from Jasmine. All right. So I hope her lights are back on now, or we'll be back on here pretty soon. With Sharita, we don't know what's going on with Sharita right now. You know, we're just gonna pray for her, you know, and hope her life situation is good as well, man. The homie Brandon, he listening right now, man. Hey, man, you supposed to be working, dog. You supposed to be down there working, man. How you gonna be listening, man? We appreciate you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's down there, get this work on, man. Getting that money, man. Sean said, what you do at the forum? Man, he one of the ushers. He one of the ushers down there at the forum. He's like, hey, bro, you got seat 1 and 2 right here. 1 and 2. All right. You know what I'm saying?
No, he said, remember last time, I think it was in the chat where you said those floor wipers make $80,000 a year. So he probably just one of the floor wipers at the game.
Man, why couldn't I have a job like that when I was 20, 21? You know, them folks make more money than me. And I have a good job, and they make more money than me, dog.
You know they make more money than me.
Bruh, that's ridiculous, man. Like, you could literally be the floor sweeper down there at the Grizz games, man. The little kids that run out there, you know what I'm saying? Or even the equipment manager. The equipment manager makes 6 figures. And they travel with the team, bro. They the ones that wash and you know, clean the uniforms and all that, man. They make 6 figures and they travel. Man.
Must be fucking
Must
nice.
be nice. Must be nice, man. You know what I'm saying? But we back, man. We still got a lot to get into, a lot to talk about, man. Still continue the conversation about ladies. Do y'all have that one fast-ass friend, that one fast-ass girlfriend in your crew that you got to keep your eye on, man? We're going to talk about that. Also, man, another year, another police shooting of a black, I would say unarmed, he did have a gun, but of an innocent black man. And guess where it happened? In Minneapolis, man. We're going to give y'all some details on that as well, man. It's like another day, man. Same shit, different day, dog. So we got to talk about that, man. Also, man, what else we got to leave? Of course, we've been talking about the ice storm and Beyonce Mama, MLGNW. Hope everybody got their lights back on, unpopular opinions, all that and more coming up here in a moment, man. But yeah, I want to hear for the ladies, man. I want to hear some more ladies, man. Let me know if y'all got that fast ass girlfriend. You heard the story about KIERRA, SHEARD, the gospel singer. She said, you know, she don't trust not now around her man. She don't care if it's her sister. All right, if it's a family member, all right, even if the mama come over, mama got to stay at the hotel, okay? Mama got to stay at the hotel, okay? No other woman stay at their house because she don't want her man to be tempted by another woman.
Gotta watch out for mama. You gotta watch, especially if mama's single, gotta watch out for mama. Mama got some needs.
What mama should look like, man?
Oh no, no, she got that gospel money, so she she probably got the hair done and everything.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
she ain't she ain't dusty.
Shay Dusty. I gotta find a picture of Mama Shear, man. But Lee, I think you are correct though, man. When you say that probably something happened in her past, where like say dude cheated on her or whatever, got over on her, and just built, that they built the insecurities, and where she just can't trust, outside sources, what I'm saying, outside women, that come into her house, man, because maybe she's been through a situation like that before, man, and I'm pretty sure there's some ladies, watching, uh, folks tuning in right now that has had a similar thing happen, a friend of theirs came through, what's the Kelly Price song? She was a friend of mine. Yeah, like I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure that's happened, man. Where, they had a girlfriend come through, and one thing led to another. The girlfriend got with their man, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to hear, those stories as well, man. Shout out to Tanika. What up, homie? Tanika said she's a church girl, so she probably seen the preacher laying hands in wrong places too many times. Yeah, you know, it's something to be said
Hey,
about that. It might be some
these
truth to that.
I have nothing against religion. Believe what you want to believe and all of that stuff. But how many times, and I know Sharita said it on the show several times. How often has the preacher extended extended more than his hand in faith? So it's it's a scandalo in some of these churches.
Hey
You know,
man,
you want to hear all the gossip, go to
let's
church.
talk about it. Hey, it's essential AF, man. We go talk. We don't shy away from not nan topic around here. So to piggyback off of that, let's put it out there because I truly believe this. I truly believe this right here, Lee. I think the biggest hoes are at church. You know what I'm saying?
Hundred
That's
percent,
where you go find all the
hundred
hoes
percent,
in church, man. Men and women.
100%,
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know, and they use they
hundred
use
percent.
yeah, they use religion, in order to get in, in order to get between the thighs, in order to get between the sheets. All right. You know what I'm saying? They
It's so. I mean, because I remember, there was situations when I was younger and I was living in Georgia with my father, and I was ear hustling on some of his phone calls where he was talking about situations with church, and it was like, yeah, I heard the pastor likes the younger girls. That's what I heard, just
Mhm.
stuff like that, and I think it's so jacked up because you as a young man or a young woman, you're putting your faith, you're putting your trust in this person that is supposed to be saying to you, hey, you live this particular life, then you will ascend, going to heaven, blah blah blah, all of that stuff.
Mhm.
And then all of the sudden he's just like, he or she is just like, you know what, I mean, why don't we need to just have a private prayer session together. So come to my house. What time is this? It's almost 7:45. So come to my house 8 o'clock at night
Mhm.
on a Tuesday so we can do this Bible study together. They come into the house, there's candles, have some of the, back yeah, and I don't know if this is true, but in certain religions, drinking wine will loosen up your spirit, and then all of a sudden they in the bedroom. So it's jacked up that there are a lot of these predators out there that use religion to get they fucking freak on, and those are the ones that need to just, if there is a hell, they they definitely need to be burning in it.
And then it's like, okay, we always hear the story about, yeah, the pastor sleeping with half the congregation. You know what I'm saying? The pastor got, a wife, a mistress, and a girlfriend, all in the church, man. Passing had, baby with her. But why is it they try to protect them though? You know what I'm saying? Like they always try to protect the pastor and they try to sweep it under the rug. Like, and I feel like that happens like in every urban city, every urban church. Within a 15-mile radius, you got something scandalous like that going on, man. It's all done in the name of religion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, how can you be okay, we all human and everything, but how can you be such a and that's my biggest thing. Like a lot of people in the church are hypocrites, bro. You're the biggest hypocrites in the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You wear this mask of you holier than thou, but man, I just seen your ass at the strip club the other night. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on, man? This is like the biggest thing in Black America just throughout the years, man. And I can really, really hurt some feelings right now, man. But I feel like the black church might be, one of our biggest downfalls, man. I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up.
I'm with you.
It's not every church, but
No,
it's quite a few of them though. Man. You know what I'm saying?
it's so crazy because, like I said, they put that trust in them, and they can use it like I've seen it now. I haven't seen this. I'm going to jump into like um more like television and movies, with like Malcolm X, one of the greatest movies ever made, you know, uh, when, please don't kill me, Nation of Islam. Also, I got to do that disclaimer. It was a movie, it's fiction. Um, but that was one of the things that, uh, allegedly the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to Malcolm, that he used religion. He said some particular religious figure had 6 or 7 wives. you know hey, in the Bible, I don't know if this is in the Bible, but be fruitful and multiply.
Mhm.
Just these little small, it's kind of the same thing with how these racist motherfuckers used religion to justify slavery. They use the Bible to justify their nefarious deeds,
Mhm.
and that's how they get away with it. It's
Mhm.
like, oh, no, what I'm doing, no, sleeping with sister so and so and sister so and so and sister so and so isn't bad, because if you look at Genesis versus this chapter, it says to smash as many women as you can
Mhm.
because you only live once. So it's so fucked up because that's what they do.
Right.
It's like, oh, I can use these words
Mhm.
to manipulate someone into doing my dirt.
Right.
And
Yeah.
people fall for it all the time. It's so horrible. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting.
It really is, man. Like I said, that's gonna probably be a whole another show, man, a whole hour show that we can get into, man, in regards to the black church, man, and the demise of the black community, man, because I think it plays a part in it, man, because like I said, so much deception and so much hypocrisy going on, man. It's been going on for hundreds of years, man. And like I said,
I
yeah.
mean, I've seen, there was I don't remember where I read the article, but this was a long time ago. Um, because there are, and this is, I don't know exactly what the percentage is, and shout out to Foxy Jezebel, because I know she's an atheist. Um, but there was an article that came out a while back that said the black church at the time had raised over $300 million, and that money has not been used to help improve the community.
Mm.
you know I'm not saying all black churches are like this, but there are definitely some black mega churches that have these multimillionaire pastors And it's the same with the white churches too. Joel Osteen's a bitch ass motherfucker, but there's definitely some white churches that do it. But there's, majority of these black churches that raise so much money, and you see these pastors driving around in Bentleys. What is Greenleaf is one of the more popular shows that is about a black mega church here in Memphis,
Right.
where
Right.
these people have more money than they need. How are they improving the community? And they
Right.
don't improve the community, they're improving themselves.
Yeah.
And like I said, the article was talking about how black churches at the time in the United States have raised so much money, but people still scraping by. How are they helping? And they haven't
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah.
And that is why I do think there are, I don't know what the percentage is, but there are definitely a lot of black Americans that are moving away from religion. They're not necessarily becoming atheists. They're not necessarily jumping to other religions, but they're just not going to church anymore. They're more spiritual, and they're like, I got the spirituality. That's all I need. I don't need to go to some church to express my spirituality. A lot of
Right.
black people are doing that in
Right.
numbers that we don't know, but it's
Yeah.
happening a lot.
Definitely, man. Like you said, do you need, the newest Bentley? Do you need a Maybach? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be, a man of God, a parishioner, a man of the people, somebody that's supposed to lead, a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, yeah, you have a nice car. And nobody's saying you have to, a preacher has to drive around in a Yugo. You know what I'm saying? Like, beat down, hoopty or something like that. Yeah, get you a nice car, get you a nice house. But my man, do you need 10 houses? Do you need all those cars? Do you need a private
A
jet?
private jet.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, yeah, man, we could eradicate hunger, man. We could eradicate homelessness out here, man, just through the black church alone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking
Getting
about?
people out to
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, that was always the thing. We coming up on the midterm elections in a couple of months. And one of the things that I haven't seen, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but all of these black churches in general that are like, yeah, go out and vote, go out and vote. Okay, how come you're not renting uh buses to get Mima at you to pick up Mima at her house and granddaddy and take them to the voting booth? All of these different things. It doesn't have to be, you know, um, the pastor's raising money to buy me a house.
Right.
That's not it doesn't have to be something that extreme.
Right.
It could be, taking the old folks out to vote. Uh helping with cleanup in the community,
Right.
after school programs, hiring tutors for kids that need tutors, stuff like that. Simple things that elevate the community. Investing in some of these newfound tech companies that black people are doing, nonprofits, so and all of these different things. Are churches doing that? I'm sure they are, but
Right.
it has to be done on a scale that outweighs all of these scandals that
No
we
doubt.
keep reading about.
No doubt. No doubt. Hey, Lee. Hey, I think we got a celebrity. We got a celebrity joining us, man. Making her debut on the Essential AF podcast show. She is an acclaimed author. She just won the NAACP Image Award. All right. She is she was the TikTok 2022 TikTok Award winner. All right, for Best Dancer. She is the homie Sheila, joining us right now on the show. What's good, homie?
Y'all caught me just coming from the gym, looking rough, but that's okay.
Nah, you good, man. We blessed to have you, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
I know, right? This is not my official visit because when I come next time, I got to be dolled up. I got to have my hair done and all that kind of stuff. So this is
Already.
unofficial. It's unofficial, right?
Hey man, you good. You good. We glad to have you on. We got a few minutes. Can you hang out for about 10, 15 minutes with us?
I got you for 10, 15
All right,
minutes.
bet. Okay, bet. All right. So I want to get your thoughts on, the whole what's it? Is it KIERRA, SHEARD, that situation, man, in regards to, her man. She don't want her man to be around none of her friends. She don't want her friends to come over to the house and spend the night, nothing like that, man. What's your thoughts, on that? Is it insecurity, or does she have a point?
I think it could be insecurity and intuition. It could be either or a little bit of both. And I heard some of the commentary earlier, like maybe she's had a bad relationship now. We know she's a church girl, so we don't even know how many relationships, she's had. And we don't especially know if she's ever lived with someone else. And then the fact that she grew up, I mean, she's a sheared. So look how much, clout and how much weight comes with just having that last name. And so like listen to like clips of that and then seeing what other people are saying, it's almost like that's what her family told her. Like her mom told her that, her grandmother told her that. And so it might not have been that she experienced something like that. It could have been where her mama experienced it. Or, she got a bunch of aunties, maybe one of her aunties, and being in a religious family, they kind of, for the most part, they kind of stick to those traditional vows. And if you ask a lot of women back in the day, older women that's not in our generation, they say the same thing. Like, you don't have everybody in your house. So I think it's more of just that's what her family does. Because again, we can't assume that she's ever had a live-in man and she's gone through any of it. She just got married, maybe a year or so ago. So that very much could be, a little intuition, but I don't think it's necessarily a sign of insecurity. I think that's just how she chooses to run her household. Now I don't know how many friends she's gonna have after hearing that. Because if I was a friend of hers, I heard y'all saying which one of y'all is a fast friend. I'm probably considered the fast friend in my friend group. I'm just saying. I hang out with Lee all the time, and he's met most of my core friends that live here in Memphis. Am I lying, Lee?
She ain't lying.
So, but I'm not checking for my friends' booze. But I'm just saying, as a friend of hers, then I would feel uncomfortable going to her house now if she put that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sheila, you think you the fast friend in your crew?
That's the thing. I have different pockets of friends, but Lee knows what I'm talking about. In a certain pocket of friends, I know I'm the fast friend. And honestly, when y'all were saying that earlier, I have been that friend because I've been single for a long time, And so, in the throes of my singleness, I had friends who was like, I don't want you hanging with Sheila because she's single. And single Sheila just does whatever she wants to because that's what you do when you're single. But I did have friends who were married who did not want their husband not want them hanging out with me. And not even that we out there touting around. It could be us going out to eat or going for drinks, but you have some relationships that are like that. But yeah, I'm definitely considered the fast friend in some of my friends. Shut up, Lee.
Yeah.
What I say?
I know you so well. You don't have to say any damn thing. I know
you. Sean said, "Are they cute?" He try to get down. He try to get down with the friends, with the crew.
We're gonna invite you over. Next time Lee come hang out with us, I'm gonna invite you over.
No, he can't come over.
No, he can't. Sheila, we're gonna have to whoop Sean ass, man. Sean
can't hang.
Sean is like that character from y'all seen BMF, right? If y'all watch BMF on Stars. Anyway, there's this character named Lamar, right? He's like the biggest hater. He hates
the rain, man. That's him.
Yeah, that's him. That's Sean, man. Sean is Lamar. He's a habitual hater. All right. He always crosses that line. He hates on everything. All right. He hates puppies. He hates the sunshine. He hates everything, man. He's just a hater. And we got to always whoop his ass, man, if Sean came and hung out with us. So I don't think it's a good idea, man.
Okay, got it.
It's one of those things where it's like he still finds out, like if we all hung out and then Sean shows up, it's like, oh God.
Yeah, man.
Did you tell him?
Yeah, exactly.
You told him, didn't you?
Yeah. I said everybody got that one friend, that one fast ladies got that one fast friend. Fellas, everybody got that one dude, that one partner, one friend. Everywhere he go, anytime he say something, he do something. You got one reaction every time. You be like, man, this nigga here, man. Like, that's him. That's him. Like, if man, this nigga here was a person, that's Sean.
He's a habitual line crosser.
Right. Habitually, he will cross that line, okay? I don't care what's going on. He's going to always try you. He's going to always cross that line, man. That's who he is.
We will have conversation. It could be a conversation about, you know, what we have about religion. And then all of a sudden, it'd be just a bunch of us. And then all of a sudden, Sean will be like, so we gonna fuck? That's what we're doing right now. We fucking, right? We fucking?
He is who he is, man. He is who he is.
At least y'all know that.
Which one of y'all fucking me?
So he is who he is, man. So wrong what they do, man. But hey, man, on a more somber note, right quick, man. Like I said, 2018, 2019, 2020, whatever, don't matter what year, it's always seems like it's another police shooting of a black man. This happened again, y'all, up there in, of all places, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Once again, man, a no-knock warrant was issued by the police there, and man, another young brother, young black dude, shot and killed, man. Like I said, at this point, man, I don't know what it's gonna take, what we can do, what we can say. We've marched, we've protested, guys, and here we are again, man. So I want to throw it to before I throw it to Lee, I want to get Sheila's thoughts on that, man. Like, here we are again, another police murder, man. The young brother named AMIR LOCKE. He was 22 years old, I believe. Sleep in his home. He hears, you know, police coming through. In his mind, he thinks it's a burglar or something, intruder. You know what I'm saying? He grabs his weapon, which was registered, which was legally registered in his name. You know, so here we go again, Sheila. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, Lee and I talk about this all the time. I don't even know why we're surprised anymore. And, it shouldn't be a surprise. And it's sad to say that, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. Because as Jonathan, you just said, it's been every year like clockwork. And honestly, if we think about it, this just didn't start happening in the 2000s. This has been happening for years. And I think we have to remember the original intent of the police. They were formed originally to capture slaves. So if we think about the original intent of the police officers and sheriffs, they were not invented to protect and serve. They were brought about to catch runaway slaves. And so I think like that mentality has just changed over the years, but behind closed doors, it's still the same thing. And so I like you said, we've protested, we've marched, we've done T-shirts, we've done hashtags, and then nothing has changed. We voted. And I mean, I hate to tell people not to vote, but I understand when people don't vote. But honestly, with certain things, you think about the police chiefs and the DAs and things like that, those are elected officials. And so, because I think I read somewhere where the judge who signed the warrant is the same judge who was on the Derek Chauvin trial. I think I saw that somewhere.
Wow.
And so now it's this who done it. You know how they had a Spider-Man where he pointed at everybody? Right. It's like, well, I didn't say you signed a warrant. Well, why did you sign? Well, we didn't say we want a no-knock warrant. So the Minneapolis Police Department is saying that they did not request a no-knock warrant. But at this point, why do we still even have them? Why are they still even around? And I think that's the thing. Like, I know everybody's upset with Joseph Rashad Biden right now. And, saying he's trying to get, and I will say from what I'm reading, he's trying to get police reform passed. But who is that? Manchin and this other Democrat that's really not a Democrat. They're the two that's stopping all these things happening. So, I mean, like I said, when I think about that 22-year-old, my son is 19, and every time I hear about one of those shootings, I automatically think about my 19-year-old son, who's a good kid, but who could easily be in a situation. He might not be in that particular situation, but he could easily be in a situation like that. And the last thing I'll say is, like, police don't, when it's a certain type of person that looks like us, they don't think about put your gun down. They automatically shoot to kill. Because if it would have been Trip McKenzie, and they saw that name on there, they saw he was they wouldn't have even done it. They would have probably called in, text, and said, "We're going to come in, you guys." They wouldn't have just gone in and knock. So they know ahead of time. They saw that name AMIR. They assumed what he looked like, and they didn't even give him a chance to comply.
Yeah, man, it's like the police, and like I said, not all police, but they said a few bad apples, but It's like they're inherently scared of us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an instilled, built-in fear of us. You know
Part
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
training.
You know, from the jump.
Yeah.
And my thing is, like, when you're a police officer, you supposed to be, brave and put your life on the line for the community that you serve and protect. But like you said, there are origins of the police, with some bullshit to begin with, Sheila. But they try to put it out there, protect and serve, and blue lives and all that shit. But if you a punk ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and you shaky to begin with, dog, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. You are not meant to be a police officer if you already shaky, you know what I'm saying, from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know what it's gonna take, man. Like I said, they definitely at this point need to get rid of no-knock warrants. That should have been gone with Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like what is it gonna take? I feel like, we tired of marching. You know what I'm saying? We tired of protesting. What is it gonna take, man, for them to understand? Like, we not going for this shit no more. We're not doing it. It's 2022. We're not doing this shit no more. Like, what is it gonna take, Lee?
Gotta burn it all down and rebuild.
Yeah.
That's really, I mean, you don't want to say anarchy and you don't want to say this and that. That's what it is going to take. The whole thing needs to be tore down from top to bottom and just completely and totally rebuilt. We talked about a couple of shows ago, the top 10 places I know we laughed. Sean gonna shoot his shot no matter what. See, we tried to be that was it right there. That was it right there. We trying to do some serious shit.
Right.
Sean is like, Sheila, you got some lovely lips. We talking about damn police shootings.
Like I said, man, this nigga here, man. Yeah.
You give him a shirt that says that.
But no, I mean, the whole system needs to be torn down and completely rebuilt. I mean, that's look, this is why I don't know what the percentage is, but this is why people, black folks is moving out of America and being expats in these different countries, because in these different countries we ain't gotta be what's up. We don't tense up when we see the police coming in these different countries. We can be like, oh yeah, police, whatever. And we don't have that here. Every time if I'm smoking a cigar on my front porch and I see police cars driving up and down, like I for that few seconds, especially when they zoom down my block, I'm like because they could screech up to the side of the road and be like, what you doing? You smoking weed? No, I'm not. I'm smoking this. That's weed. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I think of these things, just like how Sheila was talking about with her son. My son is 18. My daughter is 17. Like, every moment that my son and I go out, what's going on out here? Is everything okay over here? Am I driving the speed limit? Let me move toward the side. I got to talk to him about stuff. It's this level of fear that we really shouldn't have in this country, but we've had it for 400 plus years. It's fucked up. It's fucked up that is something that is ingrained in our psyche.
Right. Everybody, like I said, every black father has to have the talk with their son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to talk with my son, and it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. But this is America. This is the reality that we're forced to live with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? At this point, like
what to do, everything said, we've done. We say, y'all say vote, we vote. Y'all say do it peacefully, we shall overcome. Y'all say just we're gonna tear the shit up. We've done all of those things, and it's that's the problem, though. Just quickly, that's the problem, because we're always the ones trying to do something. It's happening to us. They need to be the ones to change things, because we're trying to say, oh, look at us, stop shooting us. No, bitch, we're gonna shoot you some more. So they need to be the ones to make the change, and not us trying to always figure it out.
Mm. Hey man, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it right there, man. Like I said, it's definitely a conversation we're gonna have again down the road here, man. But it's getting late. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get these unpopular opinions in. Our final thoughts, final opportunities here. What's up, Joyce? What did Joyce have to say? The killer cops cannot walk around all willy-nilly. They get away. Like Darren Wilson, Zimmerman, Rittenhouse, corrupt police has no fear of retaliation. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Absolutely. But yeah, man. Like I said, we're going to keep this conversation going down the road here in the near future as well, man. But unpopular opinions. Let's go ahead and get those thoughts off. Let's start it off. You want to start? Lee, you want to start it off? You want to let the lady? You want to let
See, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for this. I'll just sit back and listen.
All right, bet. All right, go ahead, Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it is February and it is Black History Month. So this is more, I always talk about things with educators and whatnot. So I'm going to shout out all my Black educators that are teaching math and science and history and English. I challenge you, Black educators, to be the bull in the china shop and to fuck some shit up and to teach these kids during Black History Month about everything that we did.
Yeah.
Not no Martin Luther the King and Malcolm X, all of the standard stuff. Show them a movie if you want to do that. No, talk about the gentleman that created the Super Soaker and had to fight to get his name on the Super Soaker and win that lawsuit. Talk about the gentleman that was one of the original creators of the game consoles, that motherfucker that you get to play your PS5 and all of that stuff. Talk about those people. Talk about Fred Hampton. Get them to watch Judas and the Black Messiah. An amazing. Get them to watch The Harder They Fall.
Mm-hmm.
These stories that we have been a part of, we have been erased from this culture in American history. Challenge your students to watch those things, because that is the history that they need to know about. That is the history that we need to be talking about, not this critical race which is bullshit. Critical race theory is a law thing, has nothing to do with education. Challenge your students, challenge yourself to learn something new, because that is real Black history.
Oh, I came up with one.
Go ahead.
All right. And Lee brought up February being Black History Month. We also know that February is Valentine's with an M, Valentine's Day. And my unpopular opinion is that Side Chick Day should be on the 13th and not the 15th.
Okay? Wait a minute. All right, hold on then. Wait a minute. Time out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I go.
Time out.
I heard this now.
Time out. All right. Now, back in the day, okay, because I don't have no side chicks now. I got one chick. But back in the day,
right.
Now, that defeats the whole purpose, because then you're showing the side chick priority.
No, let me explain it. Let me explain it to you.
Break it down.
Okay. See, what you do is, if you go ahead and get the side chick out of the way on the 13th, you ain't got to worry about her blowing your phone up all day on the 14th and interrupting what you got playing with your main chick. Free game. You might see this in the next book. Because the side chick now some of y'all some of these side chicks really being treated like the main chicks anyway, but we're not gonna go out there. But for those that might be a little salty or whatever, she gonna be calling and texting, and as soon as your main chick posts those damn flowers and edibles arrangements, it's gonna be some bullshit. So go ahead and take her stuff on the day before Valentine's with an M, and then you can just enjoy your Saturday with your main chick. Free game, fellas. Free game.
Hey, she dropping jewels. She dropping jewels, fellas.
There's levels of logic to this.
Yeah.
There's levels of logic to it. I'm trying to help y'all out. This might be in my next book, but so if you hear about it again, and I just thought about that. It just came to me.
Yeah. Hey, man.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
I've been on both sides. I know from experience. Right. I've been on both sides of the coin.
All right. Okay. You even got folks on YouTube checking in, man. They LOL and everything, man.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to help the fellas out because fellas gonna be stressing with a K. They're gonna be stressing out on Valentine's because they gonna be worried that she gonna show up. I got my white man. You know the girls on Valentine's, they gonna post where they are. He gonna be scared she gonna show up outside of Red Lobster. You know, hey John, good to see you and so get it out the way before then. Let her be free and enjoy Valentine's Day with the man. That's for free.
All right. I like that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got them problems. I ain't got to worry about that.
I mean, not y'all. Not y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We good. Lee, we good over here. You know what I'm saying?
Even for other people have side chicks.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. All you fellas out there that got side chicks, multiple chicks going on. Y'all better listen to Sheila, man. She giving y'all free game.
Free game.
It's going to be a little bit more difficult this year, though, because the 13th is on a Sunday.
If you got a side chick, you better not worry about no damn Sunday.
Because what if you got to, because some of y'all, we've been talking about church, the main chick could be like, we gonna go to church, and then side chick gonna be like,
and then that's Super Bowl Sunday. But I'm just saying, do it before the 14th. I'm trying to help y'all out. So if you take your main chick out on Saturday, take side chick out on Friday, and then you can enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday without getting your ass shot up or sad. Trying to help you out.
There it
is, man. But yeah, man, like shout out to Joyce, said JC, did you ever need the 13th in the past? No, I did not need the 13th. All right. Because my thing was I never wanted to when I was, swinging and banging back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I never wanted to feel like I put, the side chick over the main chick. So I always felt like if I took her to side chick first, I'm making her priority. You know what I'm saying, on Valentine's Day, So I was always under the impression, side chicks, that's on the 15th, the day after.
We changing this shit up this year. We're putting somebody side chicks out there. I'm here to help y'all. Tell that man take you out on the 12th because the 13th is gonna be on. Yeah, you can't do Super Bowl Sunday. Tell them take you out on the 12th.
There it is, man.
You win for the side chick, you win for the cheater.
So you say it's like, should they take the side chick out to go watch the Super Bowl and everything?
Oh hell no! You don't take.
Okay, all right.
They don't even want to take the main chick out for that. Come on now.
Okay, all right. Okay, so take the side chick
all day.
Take the side chick to Waffle House in the morning. All right, go to Waffle House, and then hang out with the main chick for Super Bowl. Go watch Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, all right. That's what we're doing.
That's for y'all though, for people that need that.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we have retired. Lee, we are out of the game, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Been out. You know what I'm saying? Sean want to know what a Super Bowl party is, Sheila. Party at your house. We come to Sheila's house, man. Party at Sheila's house, man. We going.
Only 5 people can fit in there. It's small. Especially.
Hey, man. Hey. Y'all crazy, bro. But listen, hey, man, it's about that time, man. We gotta get on down. But man, Sheila, thank you so much for joining us, man. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. You've been rocking, supporting us from day one. So we gotta show love, give you your flowers as well, man. Real quick, tell people where they can follow you, where they can get the book, all that stuff, man.
Okay, yes, you can follow me on IG at I am just Sheila75 and also at author Sheila Sewell. That's SHELIA SEWELL. And if you want to order a copy of the first 2 books of my Rico Together Philosophy series, you do not want to wait. Go to AuthorSheilaSewell.com and you can order your books right there. I take everything: Cash App, Venmo, EBT. I take all the above.
All right, that was AuthorSheilaSewell.com, right?
At Gmail. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about my email. Yeah, AuthorSheilaSewell.com.
Okay.
Get your books today, and I will sign it for you. And Sean, if you buy it, I got something for you.
All right. Okay. All right, Sean. Okay.
Wait, hold up. You're gonna have to give him the audio book because he can't read.
Yeah.
And on that note,
Is there an audio version available, Sheila? Yeah.
that is being worked on as we speak. So I'm hoping to release the audio.
Look, he
And I would say
even
the
said it.
second book
Need the audio.
is considered erotica too. So y'all might need to know that the second book is considered erotica.
Okay. All right,
See?
bet.
Right there.
Already, man.
Ass
But you see it right there, man. Go to the site, man. Get the book. Buy 2 copies. All right.
Right.
Buy one for you. Yeah. But your main chick and your side chick. Buy 2 copies, man. Main chick get a copy, side chick get a copy. That's a perfect Valentine's Day gift right there, man.
And I will not sneak. Will not tell you.
Ain't gonna say nothing. All right?
Nothing.
That's what's up, man. Hey, we about to get on down, man. For the homie, Lee, the teacher, Johnson. I am your boy, JC. We want to remind each and every one of you guys, you are all essential as fuck. Hope everybody has a great week. Enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy Valentine's Day. How you say it, Sheila? Valentine's with an M?
Yeah, Valentine's.
Valentine's with an M.
Yep.
Enjoy all that, man. Enjoy all that. We out.
Real quick.
What's
I'm
up,
sorry. Real quick. Cincinnati Bengals win the Super Bowl.
Burrows.
Listen, I got a roast beef sandwich bet from Arby's. All right, I will bet you a roast beef sandwich that the Rams take it. All right, the Rams win the Super Bowl, man. Let's do that. We got Arby's Super Bowl bet.
Arby's Super Bowl bet.
Let's do it, man. Sheila, who gonna win Super Bowl, Sheila?
I mean, I won't bet them to win, but I think old Joe gonna get it. I mean, he gonna be the Heisman winner, NCAA championship winner. Then he gonna go ahead and take, because he had that necklace on. The necklace beautiful.
Yeah, Joe, he a cool ass dude now. Joe,
and he's
invited to the barbecue. He's invited to the barbecue, man. We invite Joe to the barbecue this summer, man. Definitely, he's cool ass dude for sure. So you go. All right, so we got Bengals. I'm rolling with the Rams, man. All right. You know, and what we'll do, we'll put it out there to the masses, to all the essentialites, everybody on Facebook. You know, whoever gets the closest score, right? Whoever predicts the closest score, man, we're gonna give you a nice little prize. How about that? You got to pick the win team. Whoever gets the closest score come Super Bowl Sunday, I got something for you, man. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Man. Sounds good. All right, y'all. Hope everybody has a wonderful night. We out, man. Peace.
Bye.
All right, Sheila. Appreciate you, man. All right, enjoy that light, man. You ain't had light in 6 days.
Easy to read with all this light.
You know what I'm saying?
I sure love this hot water.
Man, you stupid, man. All right, my guy. All right, bro.